Have you ever wondered where your food comes from and the impact on the environment? Well, follow us on the journey of the root of your fruit. The world is surrounded by greenhouse gases, mostly made up of gases such as carbon dioxide. The sun produces solar radiation, which travels towards the Earth. Some of this radiation is reflected back out to space, but some of this radiation is trapped by the greenhouse gases. This is really important as the trapped radiation provides heat for the Earth, but increased gases means increased heat and the world gets hotter.
But why is this a bad thing? This is bad because of global warming and the Earth getting hotter. Currently, most of the Earth's water is trapped in ice, but as temperatures will go up, this ice will start to melt and turn into water and go into the sea. So some land that is already at sea level could be at risk of going underwater if the sea levels rise.
The food we eat here in the UK comes from all over the world, and this has implications for the environment, as the more your food has travelled, the more carbon dioxide gas has been produced. Let's follow two strawberries on their journey to Glasgow.
Oh, hi Sammy. Are you going on a trip? Where are you going?
Sammy is travelling all the way from America to Glasgow. Sammy can do this via different modes of transport. Sammy could get in a lorry, or a plane, or a boat. But the problem is all of these produce carbon dioxide emissions. Today though, Sammy's going to travel in a plane. Sammy's in the plane ready to go to Glasgow. Woohoo! But now let's meet a Scottish strawberry, Hamish.
Oh, hey there Hamish. How are you? I think that cow's looking at you, by the way. But don't worry, he's had enough strawberries for today. Are you going to Glasgow too? But first, will you show us where you come from?
Hamish is from Fife, which isn't very far from Glasgow at all. It only takes about an hour and a half in a lorry. This does produce CO2 emissions, but not as many as coming from America. And check out all these lovely strawberries growing in Fife.
Ah, great. The strawberries arrived safely in Glasgow. Hamish, you look happy. Sammy, you look a bit sad and sweaty. And what's that trail that you've left behind? Is that carbon dioxide?
Have you ever wondered how far your food in your cupboard travelled to get to you? Well, why don't you join us on our fun activity to find out? First off, collect 5 different food items from your cupboards. Could be anything from apples to tea to milk, but make sure it's 5. And check the packet and see the country that it came from. For example, these tomatoes came from Italy, and Italy is in Europe. If you look at our map, that's only 4 dashes away from Glasgow. On our exercise list, Europe is associated with star jumps, so you need to do 4 star jumps for the 4 dashes. You can fill out our handy table to help you, and then get exercising. The point of this exercise is to think about how far your food travelled. So if it travelled really far, you have to do lots of exercises, but if it didn't travel far at all, you don't have to do many. This is because the food that travelled far produced a lot of CO2 gas, but the food that didn't produced very little. This shows eating local food is generally better for the environment.